So I want to talk to you a little bit about the 100 Club. The 100 Club is an organization in Houston, Texas that we're supporting. Thank you to Rick Hartley for allowing us to support him. I know Rick because years ago I used to work on their computers when I was kind of a young upstart computer guy. And Rick has been kind enough to let us support him. You know, the 100 Club is very popular in Houston. There's about 27,000 members. And what the 100 Club does is they basically provide benefits to the survivors of police officers and firemen, fire officers in Houston and 17 surrounding counties. Now this is a huge need, right? These people are out there protecting us, taking care of us, and what happened? And they don't make a lot of money. You know, officers are not rich, firemen are not rich. And when they die, often their families are left without. Their children don't have an opportunity to go to college, you know, things like that. So the 100 Club steps in with its members. And I'm gonna go read a little bit off their website so that so I don't get the language wrong or misrepresent them. I'd hate to have Rick come after me or all of his police officer friends. So let me go ahead and read this to you directly. Okay, so the 100 Club was established in Houston, Texas in 1953. The 100 Club is a well-recognized organization within the communities it serves. The 100 Club began when 100 men, each contributing $100, wanted to help the families of Houston police officers who were killed in the line of duty. The effort put forth by these men has developed into over half a century of support for law enforcement in not only Harris County, but now in 17 surrounding counties: Austin, Brazoria, Brazos, Burleson, Chambers, Colorado, Fayette, Fort Bend, Galveston, Grimes, Liberty, Madison, Montgomery, San Jacinto, Walker, Waller, and Washington counties. We should make a contest out of that, see who can say all 17 counties for the 100 Club, you know, without stumbling across them. The only reason I succeeded is because I read it, right? In October 2001, the 100 Club reached another milestone in its history by providing benefits to the dependents of firefighters killed in the line of duty as well. And so that's a really big deal. I mean, now we're talking about, you know, both the folks that help with the fire department, that help, you know, put out the fires in your house, the people that keep you safe. You know, these officers dedicate their lives to serving their community. You know, the least we can do is give them some support. You know, it's cost $100 to join the 100 Club at a basic member, and they'll give you a sticker to identify yourself as a 100 Club member. And you can do that directly online at the100club.org. You can also put it in the100club.com. They own that as well, I believe, and it'll take you there. They also have some 100 Club merchandise. Let me see, I'm going to follow this link here to take a look at their, I'm on the 100 Club website right now as we're talking, and I'm kind of looking through there so I can walk you through it. Again, these are great folks. I know Rick, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, and Rick, you know, feel free to call me out or, you know, holler at me online. But I believe Rick used to be the public relations officer for the Houston Police Department during his officer career, and after his retirement, he took on the role at the 100 Club, running that. It looks like they have caps, hats, flashlights. They have golf items, jackets, shirts, and other items that you can get to help support the 100 Club in addition to becoming a member. So that's kind of neat. I wasn't aware of that. It's new information for me too. And I've been a 100 Club member, by the way, and my company has been a 100 Club member for, I think, about 3 or 4 years now. You know, a lot of people in Houston, you can tell how long they've been a member because they take the 100 Club stickers, which are a different color every year, and they kind of stack them up on top of each other. You know, if you're going to go for that, why don't you just buy the lifetime membership? I believe it's $1,000 for an individual, and you're a lifetime member of the 100 Club, and you provide that immediate support. Sorry, we got mosquitoes in here. You can also, you can also purchase a business membership, right? So again, that might be an expense that's acceptable for your business. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about some other information that's going on. Every time the 100 Club is supporting an officer, in other words, every time an officer loses his life or a fireman loses his life, you know, they host special events to try to raise money for that officer. You know, they do additional collections in the name of that officer for that officer's family, for his survivors. You know, so that they can provide for the need that those families have. So I'm going to give you a couple examples of announcements. Again, we only have 10 minutes for these videos because I'm limited to that by YouTube. So I'm going to try to keep it under that. Let me read the list first. So under announcements, they have 100 Club requests donations to the Survivors Funds for 2 Houston Fire Department firefighters. Let me click on that one to see who they are. The next one, the Houston Police Department Officer Timothy Abernethy, who was killed in the line of duty. Texas Game Warden George Watley. Harris County Sheriff Detective, sorry, I lost my page there. Hang on. Sorry, my computer's doing a few things right here. I'll continue with that list in a second. So on the announcement about Timothy Abernethy, the 100 Club announced today that donations are being accepted for the Survivors Fund, which provides benefits to the dependents of peace officers and firefighters who are killed in the line of duty. Houston Police Officer Timothy Abernethy died in the line of duty on December 7, 2008 after being shot by a suspect that he was chasing in northwest Houston. Officer Abernethy, an 11-year-old HPD veteran, is survived by his wife Stephanie, a 21-year-old daughter Olivia, and a 20-year-old son Timothy Jr. A $10,000 check will be given to Officer Abernethy's family to assist with any needs they may have. Additional financial support for the family will be provided after a review to include current financial and children's current education needs is made by the club. So you see, here one officer passed away and the 100 Club gives him $10,000. Now remember, I just told you a membership is only $100. So how many members does it take to pay for that one officer? A little quick math, takes 100. Right, so 100 members it takes to take care of 100 memberships, and each membership is a year. Okay, so if you think about that, there's 27,000 members, you can do the math, right? So they have a need, and the need doesn't stop just because they have a large membership, right? It takes a lot of members to take care of one, the survivors of one officer killed in the line of duty. Let me read you another one of these, and I think we're going to be out of time for this posting. The 100 Club assists the families of Houston firefighters Captain James Harlow and Damian Hobbs. The 100 Club, a 56-year-old Houston non-profit organization, supports the dependents of firefighters and law enforcement officers killed in the line of duty, and announces the families of firefighters Captain James Harlow and Damian Hobbs, who were tragically killed in the line of duty while fighting a house fire on Houston's southeast side. Captain Harlow, a 29-year-old veteran firefighter, survived by his wife and 3 grown children. A $10,000 check was given to Mrs. Harlow this morning to help with, and this was a previous date, this morning to help with any immediate financial needs. Additional financial support for the Harlow family will be made after an assessment of the family's need is made. Probationary firefighter Hobbs, 29, was single at the time of his death. The 100 Club will provide up to $10,000 to the Hobbs family to assist with funeral expenses. So see, even though he wasn't married, didn't have children, they're still going to take care of his family so that the family's not burdened by his funeral expenses. This is a huge give, right? At $10,000 per officer that passes away, again, we just mentioned it takes 100 members to fund one officer's family, and more, because remember they're talking about giving additional assistance. So the need is great. The work that the 100 Club is doing is great. They've been around a long time. They're well respected. They host a number of events in Houston, golfing events. They have another number of other events. So they don't just ask for handouts, right? They go out and they add some value in the community at the same time, even in the fundraising community. If you have any questions, feel free to give the 100 Club a call. I'll give you a number here, or better yet, just go to the100club.org. And look at the contact information. You can donate right there online. If you have any further questions, feel free to call me. I'll get those answers for you from Rick Hartley. Okay. Everybody have a great day. Remember that we're out here doing the 4,500-mile ride for charity, specifically to support these organizations. That's why we're passing on this information. Share it with your friends. Tell them to share it with their friends. Let's get as many people aware of this as possible. And for anybody who's interested, please support the 100 Club. Help out these peace officers and firefighters that are always there for you. Thank you very much.